Hi. Okay, so my thing is called Media Messages and How They Affect Us, and it's about how the way women are portrayed and some of the messages that the media sends out, how they affect young girls in junior high, or and how they affect us. And it started off as a project that I was going to do sexism in the media for my school, and it actually ended up getting very sexual harassment and a whole bunch of teasing from the guys in my class because of the project. I think had a lot to do with it. So it's actually a paper, so I'm just going to read it and then, Okay. So, according to the television broadcast stations, CBS, ABC, Fox, and NBC, there is no longer a reason for feminism. Women and young girls have finally achieved equality. Women can be doctors, CSIs, lawyers, surgeons, even the housewife role has taken on a whole new meaning. In the book, Enlightened Sexism,
can you hear her okay back there, guys?
She's right here, and it's also the author of this book, Susan J. Douglas is also the author of this book. They're both really good books. She talks about how this is the media's way of making us believe that there are just as many women in positions of power as there are men. And while there are a lot more job opportunities for women, the job market back in 1990, the highest rated position for women, the highest billed position, was a secretary. And then 17 years later, they did another study in 2007, which was that secretary was still the #1 position, followed by school teachers, waitresses, not doctors, lawyers, CEOs that the media broadcast to us 7 days a week. And while the job market may not have changed much in the last 30 years, the objectifying women has changed a lot. And one example that I saw of this was watching a marathon of the 3 Terminator movies. And the first one came out in 1984, and there was no objectifying of women, no sexual innuendos, no references to boobs. Other than the sex scene, there really was nothing sexual about the movie. And then in the third one, which came out in 2003, there was a scene where the female robot got pulled over, and she was trying to get out of her ticket or whatever. So she looked up at a billboard that they had for Victoria's Secret, and the slogan was, "What is sexy?" And a woman with large breasts in a bra. And so the robot, enlarged the size of her boobs to get out of the ticket. And it kind of, actually paused the movie, and I said, that's weird. How would a robot, connect sexy to big boobs? And it also, I just noticed how it had changed a lot from how it, how it has changed a lot. And then it also kind of made me think about what this scene was really meant to make, me think. Was it meant to make me look down at my own boobs and think that they needed to be bigger, or to want to be sexy at 14, or to think about, consider my own breast augmentation? And these are all questions that movies, TV shows, the media in general, causes us girls to ask. It's no wonder that push-up bras are such a big hit with girls my age. And then there's this book. It's called The Body Project, and it's by Joan Jacobs Bernberg. And she talks a lot about, she has experts from Girls' Diaries. And back from the 1600s, the girls would write in their diaries about, how they wanted to be better people, and how they would how they would change their character in order to be better people, helping out in their communities, helping around the house, getting better grades, whatever. And about how now girls write in their diaries about what they want to buy in order to become better people. I have a really good thing written down, so I'm going to read that. The ads we see every day telling us about the newest makeup, hair product, clothing, or the newest weight loss plan. These all tell us that the way to be better people is to buy, and it's all about the way we look, not the kind of people we are. That as long as we wear and buy the right things, it won't matter if we're good, respectable, trustworthy, smart individuals. In fact, we're not even supposed to be individuals. We're just supposed to look, act, and feel like the models in ads. And, have you ever noticed watching, in 1 hour of TV, how there are, 3 ads for different acne creams, 3 ads for ways to lose weight, and then another 2 ads for makeup or hair products? And so these are all ads telling us that we need to, look different and lose weight. And and then about how in any hour of TV there are at least, 3 ads for weight loss plans. And how it's no wonder so many girls are diagnosed with eating disorders. And then, even me, the 14-year-old feminazi with, a mom who never has worried about weight and an amazing boyfriend who tells me I'm pretty every day, even I have considered, skipping meals to fit into a size 0 like all the models that they show on TV. And my niece Eden, who is 5, she has told me many times that she thinks that she has a big butt and that she's fat and that she needs to lose weight. And, her mom doesn't worry about her weight. Her mom doesn't worry about Eden. Eden barely reaches 30 pounds on the scale. So where is she getting the idea that she needs to lose weight? And then my guess is that she's getting it from the multi-billion-dollar diet industry that airs at least 3 commercials an hour from the billboards with skinny women in swimsuits drinking Pepsi, or maybe just from dressing rooms where she hears grown women talking about how they need to starve themselves in order to fit into a swimsuit. And then advertising is everywhere and in everything. The clothes we wear, the food we eat, even our conversations are loaded with advertising. You could never have watched TV in your life, never have had the internet, never even been to the mall, and you'd still know what McDonald's is just from hearing about someone talk about their fries. And it's sort of the same thing with this show. There was, it started off as an idea, and then it became a poster, and then, word of mouth, and look how many people are here. So it's advertising works. And then, and really, who better to sell so many products to than a teen girl with a dispensable budget, friends willing to buy the same thing, who's looking for some idea of who we want to be. All companies have to do to make millions is to sell one girl a product, then all her friends have it, then all their friends will have it, then the company can add some, guy-friendly colors or themes, and the girl's boyfriend will have it, and then all his friends will have it, and then all their friends will have it. And then if you add less flashy items, adults will have it, teachers will have it, parents will have it. So by selling one girl or a guy a product, you have, sell it to 30 other people. And that's one thing that I noticed a lot with wristbands. They have I Heart Boobies wristbands that you'll see all over high schools, and even like some older parents and people are starting to get them. And then this is why teens are so perfect for companies to sell things to. It's also why companies use the image of sex to sell their products. What better to sell acts to a hormone-raging guys than a woman's naked body? I think that ads like this influence the way teen guys feel they can treat girls. If we are nothing more than mindless bimbos who chase after a guy wearing chocolate-scented Axe, then why shouldn't they grab our asses as we walk down the school hallways? And there's a book called Reviving Ophelia by Mary Pfeffer. It's really good. This is my favorite out of all the books. And she's a therapist, and she talks with and deals a lot with girls my age and sort of like kind of what they deal with and what I've dealt with in my school and talk to my friends about what they deal with. And this is what she says about it. She says that many girls complain about sexual harassment in their school.